from the T-Dot. And how are you guys doing today?
We're very well. Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, and Faisal, how are you?
I'm pretty good, thanks. How's it going?
Good. Thank you for coming in today. We're excited to have you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're excited to be here.
Yep.
Yes, I know you guys have a lot going on. So, first of all, what we want to start off with asking you is, what does Swaras mean? Because it sounds like a very traditional word.
Right. Well, it's pretty much, it's called sargam.
Okay.
If you want to say in Hindi or Sanskrit, saregama. And it's the other name for sargam. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So what, have you guys learned the sargam? Have you guys learned Indian traditional music?
Yes, I am a student of Indian classical music for almost 2 years now.
Very good.
Thank you. Because I decided when I decided to come in the field of music, like as a musician, I decided that I'm not going to come without learning it.
Yeah.
So at least I have to know the rags and tarts. At least what I have to know and feel what I'm saying. So,
exactly.
For 2 years I've been learning from a gentleman. His name is Munir Ahmed Saab, and he's my Guruji. He's a trained classical professional from Tufail Niazi, and learned from student of Barkat Ali Khan Saab. So 2 years, still going on.
Yeah, no, I think that's really very necessary, especially because the kind of music that you do isn't the fast-paced music. And, I find that when it comes to a music that is more slow and calm, you really do need to have that knowledge, because people can pick up more often. Right.
Makes sense. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And, you have to at least know the high notes and low notes. And we sing in obviously Urdu and Hindi. So it's pretty much we not only have high notes and low notes, we have in between, like the rags and murkis and shurti, which that thing. So you have to actually know how to perform that, and when to do that and when not to do that. And most of the musicians, they make a mistake that when you have to do that, they do it. When you don't have to do that, they don't.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
And I'm sure that all comes with knowledge.
Exactly.
And experience.
And it's a long life journey. I'm still a student, and I think I'll be a student all my life. So, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think music is one of those things where it's just, like you said, it's a continuous experience.
Absolutely.
And, sometimes I hear a song and I'm just, like, taken away because I'm like, it's the same 7 notes.
Right.
Just arranged in a different format.
You can do so much.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, once I'll tell you a funny thing, that in 2 years, I only learned 1 rag and 1 tart.
Yeah.
And, but the first jump from that to here was a long one. But now all the rags, basically, if you see, they're pretty much, I'll use some Hindi words, the komal tivar ka fark hota hai. Matlab, like some places, sare gama, pa is a high note. And so it's, once you learn the basic, then it's easier.
Exactly.
It's not that easy, but still.
I guess it's just like algebra, right? Once you know how to add and subtract and multiply, then you can do. Yeah, exactly. Right. So your group formed in 2009. How did you guys meet?
Right. Hassan, my other half, I call him the better half of Swaras. He's not here today. So me and Hassan Bukhari, we know each other. We used to work together at a company, and I never knew that he's a musician as well. So we pretty much he left another way, I left another way, career-wise. Then thanks to Facebook, I always say thanks to Facebook.
Yeah.
When I created my account just to meet some old friends, I found Hassan, and he posted a solo video of his guitar. Then at that time I knew that he's a musician, and I wanted to do something with music, didn't know what. Hassan came along, we jammed at one of our friends, Mir Kamran's house.
Yeah.
And then we jammed and created 2 songs. And I said, dude, we have to do this.
So are these the 2 songs that we'll be listening to today, or?
No, the first song, yes and no. The first song that we created was Aag Kuch Aisi Lagi, which you'll be listening, absolutely.
Yes.
Second song, in fact, is a Punjabi song.
Very nice. So will you be releasing that anytime
Yes,
soon?
we are, but it's going to be probably the end of the year. We already have the melody created and all that, but probably at the end of the year we'll be releasing the audio.
Okay,
so,
very good.
Thank you.
That is awesome. And so I guess just coming together and realizing that you share a common, passion for music was probably what inspired you to form the band.
Pretty much. We actually, Hassan and I decided that we're not doing it for money or we're not doing it for fame. We're just doing, and we sorry to disappoint the fans. We're not doing it for anybody. We're just doing it for ourselves. Because if we like it, then the people will like it.
Of
so
course.
It's your own satisfaction, your own contentment. Because if you do it for somebody, then there's a bit of a favoritism and all that. So if you like yourself, then obviously, because
you're being true to yourself and you're not trying to make somebody else happy. Right. You're doing music because you genuinely love it.
Right.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Thank you.
We've already got some listeners who are commenting. We've got Daisy Brown Kid who's saying Swaras with lots of exclamation marks.
Thank you.
I think they're enjoying listening in. And I think right now we're going to go to your first song. This is Jo Tum Kaho by Swaras. You're listening to it on Naach Radio. You guys are back. This is the Us Farangita show on Naach Radio, and we have in the house Swaras. We have Asad, Q, and Faisal. They're two members of this group, and you just heard their track. Which song was that again?
Jo Tum Kaho.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Especially love the violin at the end.
Thank you.
Was that all real instrument or?
Everything. We try not to do sequence instruments because part of our culture or part of our slogan is bringing the roots back. We use ghazals. The one you just hear is a ghazal from Mrs. Shirin Gul Rana.
Yeah.
We try to fuse ghazals because of the intense lyrical factor. Also, we try to use real drums instead of sequence and real instruments. So, because you cannot replace the warm feeling and the crispness of the real instrument with the digital.
Course.
So,
yeah, nothing beats the real sounds. And you guys also provided the musical score for a short film that was called Celebrate.
Correct.
And the song that we actually just heard was not just a part of the movie, but it was on rotation in stations, in Pakistan, India, UK, America, UAE, even Luxembourg. Right? I mean, that's amazing. What was that experience like?
It was amazing, actually, because I think the power of internet and music. It's people have came back to me saying that we love the music, we love the song, and these are the people who don't understand Hindi or Urdu at all. So I think I mentioned that in another interview that music is something that you have to feel it. You don't have to understand or you don't have to memorize the lyrics. I mean, it's good if you know, but like Gypsy Kings is an example. It's one of my favorite bands. They sing in Spanish. I don't understand what they say. They mostly have liberation-based and freedom-based, I'm a free soul kind of songs. But their music is such that it affects it, like you can feel it and you can feel right
very
going
passionate.
into your soul. Exactly. So music is something that you can have to feel it. That's it.
Yes, I think that's awesome, and again, it just goes back to the whole thing of, keeping it real and letting it be a true representation of you. So I understand that you have quite a following in Pakistan. Have you ever had the chance to perform there, or?
In fact, no. It's kind of funny. All the fan following we have a heavy presence. I shouldn't say heavy, but we are. Our marketing station is Facebook, basically. So we have almost with 3 songs released. We have 2,500 fans right now.
Yeah.
And we haven't performed in Pakistan. It's all because of the video.
Yeah.
The video was on air in Pakistan on 6 channels: OG, MTV, ARY, Play, Oxygen, ATV. So it's pretty much through and in fact one of the channels was on charts on the second number. So
your song was on the hit list and it's number 2.
Number 2, yes.
Very good.
Yes,
that's amazing.
And it's also on Jadoo TV here.
Yeah.
TV1 Canada channel, Rogers age 57. So mashallah, it's getting its airplay because of its uniqueness. I'm not saying because we created that song. It's just sometimes I was telling somebody the other day that I was in the car listening to Jo Tum Kaho. I got so much mesmerized that I forgot that it's my own song.
That is, I think that's really good, because when you can listen to your own music and forget that it's you,
right,
which is really hard to do, because I think a lot of artists are
I have listened to it like
critical
almost 500 times, because recording it, listening to it, tweaking it, but I was like, oh my god, this is our own song. That's so funny.
So do you still get excited?
I pretty much get goosebumps. Even when I saw the video, I often saw a video just to see what kind of scenes we did for our next video, what kind of shots we did, how did it fade in, fade out.
Yes.
So, when I see, as I said, again, I'm not saying this because it's my own song and I'm doing marketing.
Want to know the latest celebrity scoop? Find out what they've been up to.
Oh, sorry. Our computer system has just actually decided to do its own thing. It's 2 o'clock, so it's just reminding us.
Only on Naach Radio. Only on Naach Radio.
And we're just going to go back to the interview. I think it just wanted our
Naach is on Facebook?
listeners to be reminded.
No problem at all. Yeah. All right, I'll check it out.
Keep up to date with the best urban South Asian station. Join us on Facebook. Naach Radio.
There we go. We're back on the air. And as all of the listeners can tell, this is real.
This is live, actually.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I think the computer system just wanted us to, remind all the listeners that you're listening to Naach Radio, and to join us on Facebook, and to check out Swaras
yes,
on
all
Facebook,
our fans
and
should
join their group.
Join Naach. I'm just saying vice versa.
Exactly.
All our fans should join Naach Radio as well.
Exactly. There we go. Okay, and so I wanted to ask, do you guys write and compose your own music?
Yes, we compose our own music.
Yeah.
Starting from the melody to arrangement, we do everything our in-house. Then we take that arrangement to a real studio where we do live sessions. The songs that you listen, they're basically, as I said, they're ghazals by Mrs. Shirun Gulrana. She has given us a written approval to to use them. She already has 2 books published in Pakistan. Mm-hmm. They're in stores right now. But we are collaborating with other poets. Hassan, actually, my other band member, he writes poetry as well. I used to do that back in school, but not anymore, because I believe that, I have so much other things to do that I cannot do justice to poetry.
Yeah.
Hassan still do that. He still composes. So, we pretty much compose everything in-house.
That's very good. I like that you're very hands-on.
Thank you.
So the next track that we've got coming up now is Aag Kuch Aisi Lagi. Is there anything that you'd like to share?
Yes, quickly, I would like to mention that this is our first song this is the one we composed in the basement of our friend, Kamran.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the first song that we composed. And this song and the one Jo Tum Kaho that you heard, they're part of National Library of Archives, I was telling you, as Canadian Heritage in Ottawa, Canada. We have the third song as well, Kya Khushi, but I'm still going through the submission process.
Okay.
So hopefully, inshallah, it will be.
You know what? Congratulations. I think that's really
Thank
good.
you.
I think that's amazing that the government of Canada has recognized and added your songs
Thanks to them.
the content. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yep. And this song is it's nowhere near Jo Tum Kaho style, because Jo Tum Kaho has a different feel to it. That's what we try to do. We try to give different feel, or surprise our listeners. This is a bit of a dark, edgy, psychedelic kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
The people who like this, they just like hooked onto it. So it's, as I said, not close to Jo Tum Kaho, but it's a totally different feel.
Well, I'm excited to hear it, and I'm sure the listeners are looking forward to this.
Thank you.
So up next, guys, we've got Aag Kuch Aisi Lagi from Swaras. You're listening to it on Naach Radio. Check it out.